All right, let's put together our CoolGrows grow tent. Okay, let's check the instructions. So the bottom, we're gonna start with a 2-on-1 and a connector. Let's grab a 1. Let's grab a connector. Make sure the plastic is pointing to the bottom when you orient all of this stuff. So this is gonna be a 1. And then we gotta get a 2. So 1 and 2 are actually the same length, so they should be interchangeable. Since this is a square. Okay, again, you're gonna make sure it's pointing towards the bottom. The black plastic part of the connectors are all pointing in the same direction. So let's get a 2 or a 1, stick it in the next one. Grab 2 more connectors. Make sure they're pointing towards the same direction in the bottom. Oops. Get oriented this way. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, let's grab 2 or 1. There we go. There's our base. Let's see what's next. Now it says number 4s. So the 3, grab the number 4s, get them in there. Check something. Okay, so number 4s. Next, the instructions say get the number 3s. So the number 3s just slide into number 4s. There are no actual little clips there for the middle portion. Just gravity holding it in place. Which is fine since the tent structure will be holding those tightly together. Okay, let's get 4 connectors. Make sure the plastic black part is pointing to the top as always. Towards the top. That's where people make the most mistakes with this one, is not orienting the plastic connectors properly, and then some of the clicks don't line up with the holes properly. Okay, let's get the remaining 1 and 2s. Again, the instructions tell have them as separate numbers, but I've mixed them up and they're the same length, and they're exactly the same from my experience. Okay. This one click in? Huh? All right, there it is. That's the metal structure. Now let's get the actual tent body. The tent, grow tent housing. So when you get this, it's going to be all zipped up. We're going to unzip everything that we can in order to install tent housing on top of the metal structure. Okay, let's orient this. So the top part is going to have this CoolGrows logo. We want to start with the bottom when we're working on this. So this is the bottom little square portion, and we're going to slide our metal housing into this to start. And when you pick up the metal housing, try to grab it by the bottom half, since the top half isn't really clicked in, it's just sitting there. I think they wanted to save a couple bucks on that mechanism for some reason. But again, this isn't the priciest tent, but it's actually a great value. It's very comparable to the more expensive tents I bought. And it's got that metal structure, which is always nice. Some of the cheapest ones use PVC pipe, which I would not recommend. Alright, so we got our bottom part in there. Now let's get the top square on top. Pull it up over here. It's gonna get a little tricky, so if you're having a hard time, get some help from a friend or something. Usually I can pull it, yank it a few times, and get it up here. It's not too bad. It's that forced piece takes a little force. Alright, so once you're here, you just have to zip up the open tent, and I would recommend putting your finger in front of the zipper, because there's a little cloth right next to the zipper that can get caught in there pretty easily. So as you're zipping, keep your finger in front of it. You're gonna zip up the top and the bottom fully. Well, almost fully. Let's leave the door open. Actually, let's even open this two panels, two sides of it, so we can install our waterproof bottom of the grow tent. You just stick it in there, silver side up, tie it around the poles of each corner. I would use like a standard sneaker knot over here, like when you tie your shoes. But I'm just doing a quick one knot to save a little effort, a little time, make it easier for the moment. The last one gets a little tight over here on this side, so if you move your finger higher up, then you can kind of squeeze it in there. Okay, make it nice and neat. And then let's get our our top bars. One is going to be a little bit bigger at the end portion. That is going to be number 6, I believe. The direction, yeah, number 6. So this, one of the bigger end portion is going to go at the bottom, since it's going to go a little bit lower. So we're going to start with the number 5. Doesn't matter which way you orient it, since this is a square. And then number 6 below it. I'm going to go to the side with it and get it in the center. And you'll be able to hang all of the hardware you need, so your lights, your fan, whatever you need from the top over here. It's really strong. Okay, then we can close it up. The top and the bottom. And there's your CoolGrows grow tent, all put together. A couple of features to note here. One thing is just the window, plastic window that it has. I don't use this much. I like to keep the zippers halfway on the door over here, and then just open the top and have a peek that way. That's my preference. And another thing to note is that each one of the openings has two closing layers. So make sure you close both of them. Close it by pressing the button and pulling it tight, and it opens the opposite way. All right, so that's how you put together a grow tent. A lot of them are very similar in installations, specifically the metal ones. I've tried maybe 3 or 4 different ones, and yeah, they're similar enough that I think after watching one tutorial, it should be helpful enough to walk through the other ones by yourself. But if you do have questions, check out our website at howgrowweed.com. Post at the bottom of where the videos appear, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. All right, good luck.